just declared war on the Ottoman Army Corps here, and the infantry is falling behind because I wanted them healed as much as possible. But I think it's going okay. I usually have infantry with all armies, but it just killed one infantry that attacked them, and it's doing okay. I'm going to just keep bombing them. You can see reinforcements of the AI are approaching. But more interesting, you could see the garrison of the city. Now, this is what I wanted to see. So that could be a lot. I don't know. My initial plan right now is to take this, officially declare war with this AI, ideally as soon as possible. I need my infantry over here though. And then see if they aggro out, because this is the only spot they can go. Because I don't know, I don't think the AI is actually allied to anyone else, but that's the plan, so to get them out of this fort. I don't want to fight all of this. This is a lot. Who knows what's in the middle? If I build forts here, that might work. Why didn't I do my original plan? My original plan was to go right here, take this spot, and have them aggro out here, and then take the coast and here, like so. Well, Mexico is moving, and Mexico's about to take the coast. I thought it might be better, since I already have this province, and the AI built this harbor. I don't know if it's going to be built here or here. It's really frustrating because you can't undo it, but I'm hoping to God that the harbor's built right here, so I can have an easier, quicker way of getting troops out and reinforce them. I didn't want to fight Mexico and this AI and still not even get to the capital. So I'm thinking this could be a good spot. This could be a good chance to do this. And that's why I did it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also feel very naked without infantry, but things are going all right. Can't complain. Railroads are being finished. France has stopped moving, and France went to AI. Okay, I just noticed that. Oh, because day change just happened. Because France was building like a level 2 fort. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you just sitting here? I have that to deal with. This may give me the clear to leave maybe 30 men. I'm going to leave them right here so they can start healing. I don't know. You're 71. That's pretty close now. When these guys heal up, as this province morale moves up, these guys will heal up, and I'll start moving more of them to the front. But what I want is all the new reinforcements to go here. This is my new rally point. And yes, I'll take it by the time new units show up. That's my plan. It'd be great if I could take this, start building a fort, and then declare war, because I don't want him to come out and fight me right now. And I would like to start the war. I don't know how the AI works, but I'd like to start the war with territory exposed, so the AI knows immediately this is where you're going to attack when it starts moving. But who knows? I haven't really played this map. Now, Persia has asked for an alliance, and he's made Game of Thrones, Hunger Games references. He says we should be allies, and I just messaged him back saying, what would I gain from it? I feel like a lot of diplomacy is used to manipulate people, and I don't want to have to deal with that. Things are going all right. It just takes a long time to get over here. I hope my plan works. And I don't know why when I shot this, only one infantry showed up to attack me. But this fort's a little problem if they all start moving over here. But yeah, I'm being a little impatient. I could have waited because it's going to take 7 hours to get here. Part of me thinks I should have moved back a little bit to right here. I really wanted to take this fort. And I thought he was going to attack with 9 of them, and then I could take it. What are you going to do? You know, one nice thing about recording these games is if I think something looks odd, I can always go back and see what I actually saw the day before. Now, what am I talking about? Here at the city, at Tikrit, this suburb has an obscene amount of infantry. And I was like, that's not what I saw last night. So I looked at the footage. It's the morning right now. Looking at the footage of the evening yesterday. And it was about 35 infantry. 1 artillery and 1 armored car. So it's added 2 more artillery. That's a bummer. I was not expecting that. So they moved, but they moved just to like defend their line. Now I don't know if this AI is smarter or different than the other AIs. Very much hoping that he's going to come at me because I'm starting to build my second fort. That's too much for me right now, especially with a level 3 fort. The hinterland AI is amassing more troops here, and they're invading me here. I've been separating my troops that were defending this border and moving them up here to defend against these guys, and then moving them here to defend against these guys. My balloon gave me line of sight to see them moving, so I have ample time to get around. This one caught me off guard, but I still think it's fine. They have to disembark. I should be fine. We'll find out. I'm going to build a level 2 fort here, but I need to get the morale up in this place because I might be here a little bit longer. Level 2 fort's fine for what I need, so I need to add a harbor here. A harbor will not consume any coal energy as upkeep like a railroad would. And the reason why I say that is as I'm looking around at this map, if I need energy, if I need oil, I need to concentrate my resources. I need to make sure that the resource bar, which I already have it at 0% for oil, always is at 0%. Can't expand the hinterland without getting more oil. I did notice that there's an oil up here, which is nice. If I do take this, it might be worth it because I could put a railroad on that. But I can't add railroads if my energy is too low. Now, right now it's fine, but that can change once I start building railroads. So I'm really trying to pivot to harbors and think of the long-term economic impact on my economy and the future. For here, I don't know what to do. This seems very tricky. My original goal was to shoot them and then run, but I don't want to fight 65 infantry right now. It's still going to take a day and an hour to get this fort up. Day change just happened too, which is a bummer. May have to wait this out another day. If I zoom out, oh, this is what I wanted to see. Look, okay, so cities are a circle, right? So here's this circle, but look, they took this. So they will come out and fight you. I see artillery bombings here. That tells me they moved forward, they got shot, they either died here or ran away, and then the army chased them. So that doesn't tell me if they'll just naturally move and attack someone they're at war with. It does tell me that you can at least move here and get shot and go out there. Wonder if I sacrifice an infantry, I can get what I want. Now I still need to wait a day. I do need a higher level fort just because he's outnumbering me. I mean, he has 65 infantry and 3 artillery, and I have 3 artillery and 20 infantry, and I know I have some armored cars and cavalry too, but that's not good. My other artillery is showing up soon, but I should be starting to heal these guys up. They should start to heal in this territory more and more. I need to just do what I'm doing, and hopefully maybe he'll just attack me. I don't actually want him to attack me right now, but this is what I wanted to see. This is very good. What else is happening? Wow, the Soviet Union's really expanding. Dutch East Indies, Persia. Oh, Abyssinia made land. This is what I wanted to do. It's interesting Hijaz picked this place and not this place. It's always interesting for me to see why people do what they do. It's like Serbia lost ground here, and the Germans are making ground. But no one has taken the center, so I feel like I'm still on the right path. I might need to make this a level 3 fort and then do a harbor. Because now that I know for sure I can get him out, I can maybe in a day or two, I can send an infantry out, like so, use as a sacrificial lamb to get shot at, and then he'll come at me. And if I have a level 3 fort, I'll be doing pretty good. And I'll have a strong enough force and preserve enough men to go on to the next thing. But yeah, this is concerning that they moved like that last night. I'm so glad I had the footage because I was like, no, that's not right. It worked. Now I didn't have to sacrifice an infantry. The AI is coming out. Now they're not coming out with their artillery, which is a bummer. They're reinforcing this position. Oh, they're actually building to level 4. That's awful. But I'm moving my artillery out of the city, and I'm going to get ready to be attacked. Now I'll have a level 2 fort by the time this is done, which means I'll take negative 45% less damage, which is great. I'm really hoping that this new fort update allows with the increased health of the lower level forts, allows them to last so much longer. Because you need a lot of troops to soak up the damage so the forts don't die. And I probably have that amount. I don't know. That's hard to say. So he's going to attack me with 123. And I'm going to defend with 167 with 4 artillery assisting. And lastly, the AI here is still just coming out and attacking. France has also moved in, who's now turned into an AI to take territory, which I'm fine with. Gives me less of a line to defend. And the German Empire is expanding. But yeah, I think this is going to be a slow slog fest. I'm slowly just going to be draining the city's defenders. And then when I feel comfortable, I'll move in and attack. My forces are beat. My fort's hurt, but it survived, barely. Day change just happened, and I was at 19% a few minutes ago, and it changed to 31% right now. Not great. My army is intact, though. I think I only lost 1 cavalry, which is great. I didn't record this, but after the first wave, he sent in another wave. No artillery, but it was like, the first one was like 65, next one was like 30, and it was almost right after the other one. Tikrit, the city, has been reinforcing this area, and they've just built another fort, which is a bummer because I don't want to have to deal with that. All I do know is I need to build this fort up to level 2 again, which is going to take a while, and build a harbor. The harbor on the other side of the stream finished, was built in the correct spot, which is great. Long term, it doesn't really matter. Fun fact, embarkment time is cut by half, which can be a very long time. I'm going to build another one on the other side of the river and keep that connection strong. I'm also going to be building railroads. You can see a railroad being built here and here. The invasion across the river has stopped. I'm going to keep my troops here because I don't care where they are as long as they're somewhere. This is going to take a while. Like I don't know what to do besides wait. Look at these guys have like taken everything surrounding it and they still haven't broken through. That is interesting. I'd say I'm industrializing pretty good for what I got. Now, I normally don't build on single province resources. I know I talked in the beginning of the game that this oil and this coal are actually like 1.5, and I don't know why, but it's probably just because this is a special game setup. But I'm going to build my factories in the oil provinces. It's not letting me. I think it's just I don't have a workshop. I don't know why, but I thought they got rid of that. There we go, it shows up. Okay, someone commented on my videos that they got rid of that, but I always build workshops in my double resource provinces, so I never think about it. But yeah, this is just to maximize my oil production, because in the long game, that's going to be the most important resource I have. I know it looks like I'm just stockpiling an obscene amount. I'm not, trust me. So I'm like really injured. So that's the main takeaway. He's losing a lot of men, but I don't feel comfortable attacking without an obscene amount of artillery, because this is going to get really ugly. And I also need these guys to heal up. So I need to build this level 2 fort, but then I need to pivot to the harbor, which will add morale, and the railroad. I need to get this morale back up, the target morale back up to 100%. And building those should do it, but that's going to take a while. I have time to think about things. I'm very much confused on what I should do. He didn't have a whole lot right here though, but I'm kind of fine with them draining out of the city too. So I need to be prepared for that, because if they do another big attack, I might lose some cavalry, and that's definitely not something I want to do right now. I've repeatedly been attacked. You can see I'm getting attacked here by Tikrit, more infantry. The AI Ottomans out in the hinterlands are still sending troops after troops, but I have a new plan. Before I say my new plan, I will look at the newspaper, because I forgot to show you. So you can see the Ottoman Army Corps, 125 versus 8,000. That's the hinterland. Capital, I haven't fought for 2 days. Wow, okay. It did just turn to day change. So 97 versus 20,000. You can see I lost a little bit more there. I was not expecting what I was not expecting. The Army Corps sent a big force here, and this was open. So I was like, oh, let's attack here. And what do I see? A level 2 fort with only 16 infantry. So what am I going to do? I'm going to bring my guys over. When they consolidate with this army, the artillery, we're going to go in and shoot them. We're going to try to take this suburb. Now, I know that's risky. I'm going to also start building forts in a harbor here. But Germany has now landed. Germany is now right here. I'm moving my balloon. You can see the arrow where he's going to go here, but I need to watch out. So I'm going to start building forts here, because I don't want my supply lines to be endangered. Luckily, France has stayed in AI and pushed through. So now I don't have to worry about too big of a border opening. I guess he's near Russia too. But you can see no one has taken a province yet, which is really scary. I don't know what's going to be in this capital. I'm hopefully I can take this fort here and be done with it. But yeah, that's my plan. Later in the evening, I'll move out here. How long would this take? 4 hours? That's not long at all. Okay, so we're going to be in contact. Maybe I could record another clip later today to see how this is moving, because he keeps having troops moving here, and there's no way I'm going to hit a level 5 fort right now. This is going to be the last place I take. I'm not going to do that. All right, I've started bombarding the fort. I haven't lost anyone yet, and their fort's halfway down. Now they're sending reinforcements, but I'm going to send my armored cars over there as soon as this army is defeated. And I'm going to play it by ear. I really want this to work, so I'm willing to lose a lot of men to make it work. So after this army gets defeated, I'll move my reinforcements here to assist them. But overall, I'm kind of happy about this. This could be my break into Tikrit, the city. And that's what I need, because I need to start gaining ground, because I don't know what Germany's going to do. I don't want to know what Germany's going to do. I want to just take the city. Now, lastly, I've been industrializing. I'm building more factories. I'm going to build artillery, and things are going to plan. I'm in a very healthy spot in my economy, and I'm ready to take this city. It'd be great if I could just take the city.